Hello everyone, this is Dion Soul. I hope everyone is doing well, and as you see before you, we are looking at the AeroCommander 690B by Coronado. This is one of those aircraft, no matter how often X-Plane updates their stuff, this aircraft and Coronado products in general has been my personal experience. They just work. You know, they may not be as detailed as an Airfoil Labs King Air 350 and whatnot, but by golly, they work. And the reason why we're in the X-Plane platform is because I haven't flown in the X-Plane platform in a while, and so I thought I would do a flight today and fly an X-Plane product and fly, because I've been flying Microsoft, and it's all been, my channel's been all Microsoft. I've been hardcore on Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I thought I would change it up a bit and just kind of fly an X-Plane. I did this about 3 days ago from the posting of this video, and the first time I got back into an X-Plane aircraft, which was the King Air 350, which I've already done a video on the King Air 350. Matter of fact, the last video I've done in X-Plane on my YouTube channel that you're watching this from was in September 29th of 2020, and that was the King Air 350. So I didn't want to fly that again. I want to fly something different. I tried the Embraer 110 by Dreamfoil Creations, and because I like the Embraer 110, and no matter what platform it's on, that's one of my airplanes that I like to fly. And unfortunately, on the X-Plane platform, you have to stand on your tippy toes, twirl around 3 times, and, you know, metaphorically speaking, it's just a royal pain in the ass to get it to work, because Dreamfoil Creations has not done any updates on that aircraft in a very long time. Matter of fact, it's the 13th of August of 2018 was the last time that it was updated, and the previous I just did a video on it, and then I crashed the airplane because I couldn't get the damn landing gear to go down. As I'm concentrating on trying to land this damn thing. And we're coming down like a rocket, so it's going to be a hard landing. I can tell you right now. Oh, we're going to go around. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we don't have to go around. Didn't like something. Didn't like my gear. See, I lost one of my gears. Ooh, I lost it all. Yay! It's over. I'm done. All because my gear folded on me. Yippee-yay. Unbelievable. Okay, that's enough of that. So, in disgust and being pissed off, I said, you know what, hell with it. I'm going to do another video right now that you're watching, and I'll just do an airplane that it may not have the detail as that aircraft, but by golly, it works. Just like I said earlier, it just works. And that's what I like about Coronado products, even though Coronado is not as detailed, but you get in that airplane, 9 times out of 10, it's just going to work. So you really can't complain about Coronado aircraft if you have that kind of track record, at least from my personal perspective. Have I had hiccups with Coronado products? Sure. From time to time I have had hiccups, but all in all, when I get into a Coronado product, it just works. So I'm looking forward for this product with all its detail that it has here, or better, to be put into Microsoft Flight Simulator, because then we're going to start getting aircraft that are on the same level field with X-Plane in the Microsoft Flight Simulator platform, which will make the Microsoft Flight Simulator even better than what it is right now. So anyway, that's my rant. So that's the chronicle events of what happened. Tried to do a video on the Embraer 110, failed miserably, so to hell with it. F them. I'm going to go ahead and get in something that works, and that's just the way it is. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and crawl into this airplane. As you can see, nothing has changed. This airplane does work in 1150, and that's the most important part. Let me go grab that handle right there and close that handle up. And then we'll go ahead and get on inside here and get into the office here. The GTN 750 does work in this aircraft. It works just fine, no problems. Not have any drama in that that I've had so far, which is a good thing. We'll go ahead and lock this door here. I've already done some pre-flight stuff, so all we really got to do is just pick a mission and then just go fly the mission. And what we're doing today is we're using Mission Generator. I've done a video on that, and we're going to be going to Lone Pine, California. We're going to be taking one fireman from Lancaster, California, USA, my home base here where we're at right now, and we're going to fly to into Lone Pine, California, because after all, I am Sierra Flyer. That's my handle. You know, that's besides Dion Sol, but that's my handle, I guess. And so we're going to be flying to Lone Pine to 026. So without further ado, we'll go ahead, and the reason why I know we already got the thing loaded because it's green. When it's green like that on Mission Generator window, you're good to go. The purpose of a quick little synopsis of Mission Generator, what your purpose is to get XP. This isn't a money-based economy module. This is a pure prestige and XP grind as opposed to a money grind. And so that way it gives you the ability to fly whatever you want, and you don't have to worry about, so if I want to go fly something else just because I want to go fly something else, that gives you the flexibility to be able to fly whatever aircraft you want, and you'll be getting missions based on short flights, medium flights, long flights, IFR, night flights, and so on, as you can see in the listing here. Let me make that a little bit bigger for you guys to see if I can do it. There it is. And this is version 1.5.1. This is the latest version as of January 15th or 16th of 2020, I think is what it was. It said on the Microsoft, or on the xplane.org. Sorry. Getting those two mixed up because I've been flying both sims as of late. And basically every time you get a level up, you put a point into something. Now if you have autopilot, I have autopilot penalty turned on, so realistically I shouldn't be flying with the autopilot, but I've got the autopilot turned on. Matter of fact, you can go over here like this. Might as well show it to you now, where you can see autopilot time compression utility penalty or autopilot penalty. We're going to turn off the autopilot because I have an autopilot inside this aircraft, so I might as well just use it. So I'll turn that off, so then that way I don't get penalized on my XP, my rewarded XP for doing a job, because they knock off a little bit of points. 10% penalty if you don't have your if you don't have that turned on, which we just did. So, but that's the overall goal of the Mission Generator, which is cool. That's fine. It's a diversion away from the normal economy modules where you got to fly this airplane until you get enough money to be able to buy the next airplane, or you got to take out a loan and then you got that cloud over your head because you've got to pay that loan back. You don't have any of that drama. All you do is just get into your airplane of choice and you just go fly, and you got that purpose for your flight with the Mission Generator when you want to do that sort of thing. And then I'll just hop right back into NeoFly for Microsoft Flight Simulator, or FS Economy for Microsoft, or X-Plane, or whatever other economy module that gives you those other restrictions. That way you just have the flexibility to do whatever the hell you want, and that's the main thing. So for now, that's what we're doing here. So we'll go ahead and fire everything up and get everything ready to go. Because these are the Garrett engines in this aircraft that is decently modeled, if not very well modeled, as far as I'm concerned, because it seems to work. That's all I care about, is it seems to work. So if it works, then I'm a happy camper here. We're going to go to 15,500 feet to start off with. We'll probably climb up to 17. Let's just go to 17,005. We'll make sure that our oxygen is all set. Matter of fact, speaking of oxygen, in case we have emergency oxygen situation come up, I do have a mod that I downloaded over the xplane.org, and we'll go ahead and fill up our oxygen bottles. And we have one passenger besides myself, so we have 2 masks all set up and ready to go with portable oxygen. Yeah, we got 3,200 liters, so that we got oxygen for days. But I have it set up for if I had 20 passengers, I have oxygen for 20 passengers, even though we're only going to have 2 on this particular trip here. But that's what this is all set up for. So the purpose of this little plug-in that you can download at the xplane.org store is so then that way, if you do go above your altitude and you're not in a pressurized cabin, which we are, but if we weren't, then we would have this little guy right here to help us out. So then we won't have hypoxia, because I do have hypoxia turned on in X-Plane 11, which is right here, simulator blackouts, red outs, and hypoxia effects. I have that turned on because I would like the realism, and so that's why that is there, and which we don't have in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm waiting for Microsoft Flight Simulator to be able to have that modeled, but it doesn't. But that's why X-Plane is so special when it comes to aircraft systems and world modeling. X-Plane is just a better modeling product than Microsoft Flight Simulators. It's just the way it is, you know. Until Microsoft Flight Simulator gets better, this is what we have. And I expect it will. I expect Microsoft Flight Simulator to get better in the systems modeling and be competitive with X-Plane. And then when that happens, it'll be less and less likely, or less and less need to continue to have X-Plane on your hard drive. But we're not there yet. It's going to take time. We've been 6 months into Microsoft Flight Simulator, and Microsoft Flight Simulator still got a long way to go as far as systems modeling is concerned, until they get to that point. And they will. It's just going to take time. So, without further ado, we got the Garrett engines in this aircraft right here, so we're set and ready to go. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of the extracurricular things, which is the static elements and whatnot. So static elements are off. Now I don't know where the GPU is. Okay, this is they did X-Plane or Caronado did not model the GPU in this particular aircraft because it's an older legacy aircraft. I believe it's back here in the back. Or over here in the front. I really don't know where the GPU is on this. So we're going to assume it's up here on the passenger side. In other words, right here next to the front tire, kind of, sorta. So we're going to assume that it's plugged in right there. And because of that, what we're going to assume is to start engine number 2 instead of engine number 1, which is over here. So that's what we will do. We'll start engine number 1, and that's all you got to do is put that bad boy over to there. Everything is automatic. It's going to sit there and wrap itself up. Reset the. I didn't check to see what kind of fuel we got. Yeah, we're okay. We're fine on fuel. And there's the airplane, or the prop. Okay, automatically the solenoid kicked out, so we're good to go there. Go back to fuel. Everything is set and ready with that. All inverters are pre-on. Everything is set there. Oh, I just lost everything. It'll come back. And now we'll start engine number 1. And we'll get rid of the external power before this thing wraps up too much higher. I really like the sounds of these Garrett engines if the sounds are accurate to the Garrett engine. It's noisy as hell, but it's really cool. I like it. GTN 750 is working just as intended, which is good, and this is going to be a direct. So we'll go over here. We'll put in direct to 026. Create a user waypoint. Did I type in the wrong information? I probably did. That's probably why I messed up. 026. There we go. Typed in the wrong information. Alright, so everything's set and ready to go there. Make sure all of our little data points are turned on like they're supposed to be, and they are. Make sure our time is reset for once we get in the air, then the flight time will start. So that's set and ready to go. This does not. This model is not piping the traffic through the GTN 750. Instead, it's over here in the Avidyne. So we got normal. Matter of fact, you can see 3 little points right there of traffic. And we'll switch this over to Rose View, or whatever they call that. Arc. We'll put our radio at 400 feet. So we're good to go there. Our altimeter setting is to 9990. So there's 2992, 2991, 2990 is right there. So we're good to go there. GPS mode is engaged, yes. Do we have a GPS Nav1 GPS switch? I think it's all done automatically, so I don't think so. Nope, it's not. Okay. Now to unlock the right now we cannot control our prop levers. So what we got to do is because we have the Garrett engines, we'll put in our brakes, we'll back up and go in full beta, then back, and now we've got our access to our props. Get our props RPM up there, so we're good to go with that. Still, you can still kind of hear the RPM is a little off on. Take it up to 1,000 RPM, or 100 horsepower. Sorry, these are per horsepower. So that's 100 horsepower right there. Back it on down. Now we're in the beta range. Now we're out of beta range. Get out of beta range, and then we'll pull back on our props. Don't want to go too far, or we'll kill the engine. So we want to go about there, and that's about it. If we go too far, emergency feather, and that'll kill the engine. So about 80%, 70% is about as all we want to go back on our props. Again, system modeling like this, we need to see this in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I think we will over time. It just can't come any sooner. Okay, landing light, or I'm sorry, taxi light is now on. Landing lights are deployed. They're just not on yet, and I'll turn those on in a minute. We will go ahead and turn on our pitot heats. And we've already got our low on our windshield heat is done already. Prop heat, everything else we'll leave that. Rudder heat we'll leave off. Alright, this NTS test, I have to read up on that. I never did. And then these tests and whatnot. So and there's some things I just don't know. Just the way it is, I just don't know. But I will, over time. Alright, so now we release our brakes, and now we're going to roll. And to control our speed, we'll go into beta. And I can just tell by looking at the talk which direction the wind's going, so we'll go over here. Just basically keeping it in beta. to be able to keep the aircraft in check. Now that's interesting. Never heard that before. I think that's going all the way down. The way the whatchamacallit, the flaps in here, get those flaps back where they need to be. They're all the way up, right? Yeah. So we need to go about right there with flaps. If I leave it up to its own devices, man, this thing will just race down the taxiway. But the whole purpose of going into reversers and to go into beta is so then that way you don't have to burn up your brakes and just trying to keep the airplane from just shaking off. Okay, I got a little indicator. What's this indicator? Trim. Okay. Autopilot on. Autopilot off. Okay, I got a trim switch. I don't know where the trim switch is. Or trim button. Never noticed that one. That's our pitch trim is right here, elevator trim. All right, so we're fine. Let's just go for it. Okay, all lights on. All lights are on, all switches. Check switches one more time. Make sure everything is looking good. Everything looks fine, 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 fine. Extra little bit of light. Release parking brake, release brake. And November 420 Lima Echo. No, Lima Mike. Lima Mike is what this one is. It's taking off runway 24. 4 north departure. Box traffic. Let's do it. Okay, we are full power, and we are off. Flaps up. Are we ready for gear? We're ready for gear. Now is gear going to go up here? We got a problem. And we are on our way. We're wanting to pull. If I let go, it's really wanting to bank. But we're going to fix that in a minute anyway, because we're going to put our autopilot on here in a second. Like that. Put it at 150 knots, climb. Autopilot, GPS. We don't have a bank limiter, so just gotta suck it up. 150 knot climb, going up to 17,500 feet. And there we go. Remember, 420 Lima Mike is leaving Fox airspace. Oh, Lima Mike. Oh, Lima Mike. We are on our way. Landing lights off. Taxi lights off. Retract landing lights. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. My, oh my. What a crazy day. Plenty of sunshine for us today. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. Alright. So, we're still full out. We're full wrapping. Climb ourselves up. And that's it. Alright, as you can see, we made it down. It was kind of a... It made it, you know, but it was just kind of a rough landing a bit. I didn't have my ticker to tell me how much know what my landing feet per minute was, but close enough. I am clear of the runway. And we'll get, well, we already got paid in a sense, you know. I just got to go over here and park it and then get on to the next mission. It is a fun airplane. Alrighty, find ourselves a nice little parking spot here. Parking brake is set. Sure everything is off. Everything is off. And I don't see any reason why I can't shut this bad boy down. Temperature wise, we're all looking good. Good. Turn off engine number 1 first. I like the sounds. Very, very cool. The sounds are just so cool. I like it very much. And turn off the GPU. Yeah, the only thing this aircraft is missing is a GPU. I didn't open the door, did I? Lock the door. There he goes. Lock the door. Come on out. And we got a little bit of cloud cover here, but these clouds are... yeah, these are not out of the box X-plane clouds. These are clouds that are better clouds or whatever they call from Active Sky, because I am running Active Sky in the background there. So Clouds are not as good as Microsoft Flight Simulator, of course, but hey, you know, we got to go with what we got. So, anyway, guys, well, I definitely appreciate everyone watching, and definitely like, subscribe, and if you feel my content is worthy, do have some donation links in the description down below. I can always take your money. Money is always good. Money is right. And then we will do this all over again. And like I said, I had to do this X-Plane video because I haven't done one in a while, and we needed to show some love to the X-Plane environment because, like I said, as far as the systems and everything goes, X-Plane is way ahead of the game on that. But again, Microsoft will get better over time, and will be competitive, I'm sure, in a year or two. Probably about 24 months, I would say, that they'll start seeing aircraft out. I'll be looking forward to seeing. I would love to have the 737-200. I know Melviz. They are a developer that's been around a while. But anyway, so like I say again, I appreciate you guys watching. Definitely like, subscribe, like I said before, and we'll either be X-Plane Adventures or FS Excursions, and either way, we'll be going somewhere and doing something. So I'll catch you guys next time, and we'll see you soon. Bye.